Hello everyone. Today let's look at Vtoys Gravity Garden series, Hunter of the Dragonfyre. That's a fire with a Y. Deluxe edition. This is a character of original design, but is clearly inspired by aesthetic like Victorian area and Bloodborne, and a little bit Dante from Devil May Cry. This figure is using the body of this Vtoys body, so if you have this figure, you know what to expect in terms of articulation. Let's look at the figure first. The face is very clearly Dante inspired, but it looks very, very young. He has pretty much no angle to his face. And for the hair, the airbrush, I think gray or brown here, but in my opinion, that's not the right way to do hair shading. You need to put a wash on the whole thing and do a dry brush on the highlight area. The detail is fine, just that's my preference. The horn has dry brush on it. The suit is, the original color is black, but they put a lot of brown paint on it to make it look weathered. Oh, and his hood, wired. Sleeve, wired. And his coat, and these two wired, so that's very nice. His gauntlet has a brown dry brush to it. Strap, nicely painted. A little bit silver bit here. And his shin guard. Pretty nice. Yeah. Pretty nicely painted. Let's look at his articulation for the head. You can force it to look up, but because the hair is sort of hard, the plastic, and there's no joint down there, so he can only look up this much. Look down. Very, very good. Side to side. And tilt. Because of the hair, you're very reliant on the bottom of the neck. For shoulder, there's a butterfly joint. It's the traditional butterfly joint that Jada and Marvel Legends use. I usually don't like those, but this time because he is very thin, and it actually works fairly well, so yeah. Back, this much. Shoulder, raise, about 90. Rotation, bicep, yep. Double joint, and wrist ball, as you might expect. For torso, it's a little bit hard to do on figure with soft clothes, especially double layered, but we'll see. Diaphragm joint, forward, not bad. Back, a bit, side, a bit, and of course rotation. For the waist joint, pretty good. Back, not bad. And side, very good. So his torso joint is pretty good. Like, you can pose pretty much however you want for his hip joint. Can kick over 90. Back. Side. And rotation. One knee. Pretty good. And there's a little bit of shin rotation here. Ankle, back a little bit. Forward, better than back. And pivot, not very good. And a little bit toe joint. This is, oh, I can force it a little bit. Because these shin area around the shin guard, his back and pivot is not very good. But other than that, his articulation is pretty good. All right, let's look at his accessories. First, gonna look at the head because there's a lot to talk about the head. This is alternative head. They have a magnet inside because his head is magnet attached, and this two horns here is removable so that you can change the hair if you want. Now, there's no hair piece that plug in here. You can only use the horn or use the hair, use the head, but you're going to have holes on both sides. So that's one thing. I don't particularly like the horns. I like how this looks, but you know. Oh, and gonna use the other head for demonstration. You can pull it apart. And articulate the eyes. You can use this bit, but the holes are tiny, so that's the little bit tip here. So adjusting it is a bit painful, to be completely honest. You also got two open hand, two trigger finger hand, two fist hand, two relax hand, two gripping hand. For his weapons, you got a longsword, detail is very good, even a little gold bit here on the scabbard, here, and the sword itself has some battle damage to it. It's not very hard, but at least it's not floppy. The handle, very nicely detailed. You also got a big sword. Again, very nicely detailed, and it's different on both sides. very nice detail on it. There's a wash and dry brush on almost everything. Pretty good. This will get a small pistol. Matchlock, I think, yeah. And you get cane, staff, or whatever. Mine comes a little bit warped, so I have contact them to see if it can send me a replacement. I think this is a bit weird because I don't think it fits the aesthetic of the other weapons, but I don't know, maybe someone wanted. You also come with this piece. This is for his wings. You're supposed to plug it in. See? Supposed to plug it in here. Oops. That's what happened when you don't secure it with horns. Oh, wow. There you go. And you get this is a open wing. And a folded wing, you're supposed to plug it in. But at this temperature, it's kind of hard because the material is pretty hard. You have to heat it up first. Let's put your hair on. And also you get a pair of joints and a manual. The way you're supposed to put, you know what? I'm gonna put his horn on. All right, you're supposed to put his big sword here and secure it with this. And his long sword here using this loop. Oh. And this pistol should be going here. But the problem is, the problem is, if you know sword, this is way too long to draw with handling hand. You have to use your left hand to draw from this side. But since the pistol is heading this way, the handle is heading this way, you need to draw the pistol with his left hand. So the way I like to do it is like Witcher style. You put two swords on his back. Of course, this cane here. And put the pistol here using this loop. Yeah, that's the way I like it. Anyway, all right, let's do size comparison. Of course, the only size comparison that truly matters is with Figma Maria. I think they look very good together. Unfortunately, for Deer Hunter here, you're too short, little man. Let's look at another dragon theme originally designed figure. Roman Key Last Scion. And another Vtoys figure. Vtoys X Demon Flame Death. Okay, let's look at him with different brand. Mayfax. Art. Jada. Oops. And Marvel Legend. McFarlane.